guys, so if you know me, then you know that I haven't posted on YouTube in a while because my camera actually broke and I wanted to get a really nice camera to make better videos. So I saved my money for a while. I don't make a lot of money, so I saved my money for a while and bought a really nice camera, what I think is a nice camera. And when I got that sent to me, it was defected and I had to take it back, get another one. It had problems too, so it's just been a really big ordeal, but I think I've finally solved all of the problems and I think I'm back to YouTube for good now. So I'm really excited to just be back at my passion, doing what I love, and just sharing different things with you guys who watch my videos. And I'm so excited to be back and excited for the video that I did today. I did a Carrie Underwood inspired look. You guys might have heard her new song that's out with Miranda Lambert. It's called Something Bad, and I'm totally obsessed with that song right now. When I first heard it, I didn't like it, but I'm totally obsessed with it. So I decided that I wanted to do a look, and this is the look that I did. It's inspired by Carrie Underwood and this song. I saw Carrie Underwood perform with Miranda Lambert on the CMT Awards, and that's where I got this look from. This is not the exact products that her makeup artist used or that she used. She does her own makeup sometimes, but these are not the same products. If they are, it is by total accident, but I am pretty sure these are not the same products that she used. These are just things that I found that I thought kind of looked like what she was wearing. So I decided to throw it together and make this look. I have actually been listening to Something Bad all day to just be in that mode, to get into this look and to wear, I'm wearing a shirt that is kind of rocker inspired that I purchased specifically to do this tutorial with. So I just really hope that you guys like this. I put a lot of work into this, finding the exact products that I wanted to use and getting the eyes just right. And who knows, maybe one day she'll watch this video and hopefully she likes it. Hopefully she thinks that I did a good job recreating her. I curled my hair. I put my bangs back just like she did for the CMT performance with Miranda Lambert. Her hair was really big and bushy. I didn't do mine that big and that bushy. I'm pretty sure she probably had extensions in, which helped her hair get really big and bushy like that. My hair is just not going to do that. I don't have enough hair to get really big and bushy like hers was. So I hope that you guys enjoy watching this tutorial as much as I did making it. Please share it on all your social media pages. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Just click the thumbs up right below this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be putting out tons more videos. I hope to do favorites videos. If you guys like the celebrity recreation look, let me know in the comments and let me know what you want me to recreate. If you've seen a look on somebody that you like and you want me to recreate it, just let me know down below in the comments section. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm going to start off by going in with Makeup Forever's HD foundation. I'm just going to buff this foundation all over my face using Sigma's F80 flat kabuki brush. I'm going to make sure that I blend it very well into the neck area. And I'm just going to use this brush in circular motions to buff the concealer into my face and into my hairline. Next, I'm going to go in with Narcissus Creamy Concealer, and this is in the shade Biscuit. I'm going to apply this underneath the eye area just to camouflage any dark circles or any wrinkles. I am not using a shade lighter than my skin. I am using a shade that matches my skin because Carrie Underwood does not have very much highlight, if any at all, underneath her eyes. So you want to use something the same shade as your skin. I am just blending this out using Sephora's Pro Concealer Airbrush brush. I'm just going to wipe swipe this brush back and forth, blending my concealer into my foundation and under my eyes. Then I'm going to go in with Anastasia of Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This has two sides to it. At first, I'm using the spoolie side to brush through my brows, just to make sure that I have all my brows straight and situated. And then I'm going to go in with the pencil side, and I'm going to start at the inner corner of my brow on top, working my way up to the arch, and then down to the outer corner of the brow, just using short strokes with this brush. Then I'm going to go back to the inner corner of my brow, and I'm just going to start filling in from the bottom up, starting at the inner corner of the brow and working my way to the outer corner of the brow with short, small strokes. Then I'm just going to set my eyebrows with any clear brow gel, and this is just going to keep our brows in place all day. Next, I'm going to go in with Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and I'm just going to put this above on the crease and above. I am not putting this on the lid. We are going to put something different on the lid a little bit later, but I'm just going to take this and put it above the lid all the way to the eyebrow. Then I'm going to go in with a eyeshadow from Makeup Geek, and this is in the shade Creme Brulee. I love Makeup Geek eyeshadows. They are great quality for the price. I will link the website below where you can get them. I am just going to swipe this shade into my crease using Sephora's Pro Crease Brush. This is the number 10 brush. I'm just going to use windshield wiper motions, going back and forth, blending this shade into the crease all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner, just using windshield wiper motions. I want this shade to be very blended. We're using this as a transition color. We are going to be putting a darker color in our crease, but to help all these colors that we're going to put in our crease blend out, we need a good transition shade. So that's what this is. Next, I'm going to go in with another Makeup Geek eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Barcelona Beach. And I'm going to put this in the crease using the Sigma blending brush. This is the E25. I'm going to keep this very low in the crease. I'm going to keep it in the deepest part of my crease, and I'm putting a darker shade here because I want to add depth to the crease. So that's exactly what this shade is doing. I'm just going to blend it in the crease, going back and forth all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner with this brush, starting with the brush horizontally at first, but then kind of turning it vertically just to help it blend out a little bit more. I have found that just turning this brush different ways really helps the color blend out. You just want to make sure that this color is as dark in the inner corner as it is on the outer corner. We want that depth with this shade to cover the entire deepest part of our crease. Next, I'm going to go in with Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue. This is a eye primer also. It is very, very sticky. It is great for glitters, pigments, any type of eyeshadow that you might be putting on your eye that has a lot of fallout. This is a good primer for that. We are going to put on our lid, this is the Stila Magnificent Metals. This is in the shade Black Vintage Gold. This shadow is very, very hard to work with. I'm sorry, I'm going to be spraying MAC Fix Plus on that. It's a very hard shadow to work with. I'm putting it on MAC's 239 brush. This is a very flat, stiff brush. You want to get just a little bit of this on your brush. A little bit goes a long way. And you want to place the shadow on your lid by patting it. You don't want to start by swiping back and forth. You want to start by patting it. That's how you want to place the eyeshadow on the lid. Wherever you're placing it, you want to pat it. Once you get everything where you want it, then you can start swiping back and forth to blend. Once you get this shade all over your lid, then you can start swiping back and forth in the crease just to help it blend out. But first you want to pat before you swipe. I am showing quite a bit of this footage just because this is a very hard eye product to work with, and I want everybody to see and get a really good idea of how you have to work with this eyeshadow. It takes a lot of patting, and then once you get everything where you want it, you can start swiping like you see me doing in the crease just to help it blend into the crease so that you don't have any harsh lines. Once again, to place the eyeshadow, you just want to pat it at first without swiping. And remember, a little bit goes a long way. You don't want to get too much of this on your brush, because once you start patting it and spreading it, a little bit's going to go a long way, and if you have too much, you're going to have nowhere to put the product. So just make sure that you're patting. Do not go above the crease. We do not want this shade to go above the crease. We want it to stay under the crease and all over our lid from the inner corner to the outer corner. I needed to grab a little bit more eyeshadow, so you can see on my eye here where it looks a little bit chunky. If you get too much product, that's what it's going to do, and to blend it out takes a lot of work. So I'm just going to keep patting until I get everything where I want it, and then once I get everything where I want it, I'll just take the top of that brush and start blending it into the crease, just with back and forth windshield wiper motions, just blending it into the crease until there are absolutely no harsh lines. And this is what it should look like after you've blended everything. Then I'm going to go in with MAC's eyeshadow in Carbon and Makeup Geek's pencil brush, and I'm just going to use this to place the black eyeshadow on the outer V of the eye, and I'm just creating that outer V shape with this brush and kind of filling in between the V on the outer corner. I'm just going to draw the exact shape of the V with this brush. You can see, and you want to keep it there. You want to keep it in the crease. You do not want to go above the crease. Just in that deepest part of the crease is where you want the top part of the V to be in the outer corner. Then I'm going to take Sigma's E25 brush again and dip it into MAC's Carbon and pick up just a little bit of shadow. And then I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to buff out that Carbon shade there in the outer V. Just using really short and quick motions on the Magnificent Metal shade, because it's going to be a little bit difficult to blend this shade into that, but if you do it kind of firm and quickly like you see me doing, it'll blend a lot better. Then I just want to make sure that I blend it up in the crease as well, taking it only about halfway into the crease on top. You don't want to take this very high in the crease. You want to keep it there deep in the crease. You still want that creme brulee shade that we went in with first to be peeking out over the top of the Carbon shade. And just keep blending, blending, blending with this shade until it's completely blended into the Magnificent Metal shade, the Vintage Gold shade. And just keep blending until there are no harsh lines. You want that black that you're putting in the upper crease, the Carbon, just to blend very nicely into the middle of your crease. Then I'm just taking a clean brush. This is by Sigma. There is no eyeshadow on this brush at all. This is the E35 brush, and I'm just taking that and just rubbing it in the crease very vigorously, just to blend out that black color a little bit more. Then I'm going in with Makeup Geek's pencil brush again, and I'm taking that same Carbon color by MAC, and I'm just swiping it on my lower lash line. You can literally probably spend quite a bit of time blending this shade underneath your eyes. You want this to be very smudgy and smoky looking. You don't want just a straight line of black shadow. So spend some time blending it and swiping that brush back and forth underneath the lash line to get that smoky smudgy effect. Then I'm going to go in with Makeup Forever's Aqua Black. This is it says that it's an eyeshadow. I have never really used it for an eyeshadow. I use it as a gel liner, which I think most people do. And I'm just putting this on Makeup Geek's bent liner brush. This brush is genius, by the way, guys. If you don't have this brush in your life, you need this brush in your life. It has made applying eyeliner absolutely mistake-proof. Anybody can put on eyeliner with this brush, I promise. But I'm just going to line my eyes with this and create just a very, very tiny wing like you see me doing now. Just connecting that small little wing to the lower lash line and then connecting it from the end of that line and pulling the end of that line into my upper line of eyeliner. And I'm going to show you again here. I'm just lining my eyes with Makeup Geek's bent liner brush, just all the way across. You want this to go all the way from the outer corner to the inner corner. And you just want to take your time doing this so that you don't mess up this liner, because this liner stays wet for a second, and if you open your eyes too far, you can get it in your crease, which messes up your eyeshadow. And then again, just I'm making a very, very, very tiny little wing on the outer corner. Carrie Underwood does not have a large wing, if at any at all. That's just my little tweak I added. Then I'm going to line underneath my eyes with Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. This is in the shade 0, I believe. I will link all the products that I'm using in the description bar below, as well as the color, but I believe this one is called 0. Then I'm just going to give my lashes a quick couple coats of mascara, and I'm going in with this mascara from Makeup Forever. I don't remember the name of it, but I absolutely love it. It lengthens, it adds volume, it's great, especially for days where you don't wear false lashes. And then I just added a pair of velour lashes. This is in the style Strike a Pose. For some reason, my camera didn't record when I was putting on those lashes, so I can't show you how I do it. But I do have a video where I show you how to put on false lashes. I'll link that below. Then I'm just going to highlight my brow bone using a MAC eyeshadow. This is in the shade Shroom. And I'm putting this on my lid with another Sigma brush. This is the inner corner brush, number E46. I'm just going to just put that all over the brow bone, and then this brush actually does a really great job of blending into that transition shade that you put in your crease, which for us is Creme Brulee, and I just kind of swipe back and forth pretty vigorously, blending it into that shade, and it works beautifully every single time. Next, I'm going to contour my face using this MAC bronzer. This is in the shade Delphic. It was from the Alluring Aquatics collection that came out a few weeks ago. I believe this product is sold out, but I promise MAC has another great bronzer called Give Me Sun that would do just the same thing as this bronzer. But I'm just sucking in my cheeks so you can see where the cheekbone is, and I'm starting back at the hairline, and you just want to brush that bronzer from the upper ear to underneath that cheekbone there and blend it out. Then I'm going to use Sephora's Pro Contour brush just to bronze the top of my forehead into the hairline. This just balances the face with the contour that we put underneath the cheekbone. You want to make sure that you have a balanced contour. You don't just want to contour the cheekbone, you want to balance it, so contour the forehead. Then I'm going in with MAC's blush in the shade Peaches. Carrie Underwood's cheeks were very peachy, corally color at the CMT Awards. That's why I chose this color. And I'm just applying that with Sephora's Pro Angled Blush Brush. This is the number 49 brush. And I put on quite a bit of this blush because Carrie's cheeks were very, very, very pigmented. And I wanted my cheeks to be as pigmented as hers, so I went in with a lot of blush. Then I put on Buxom's Yes You for nude lips like Carrie Underwood did, and that finishes our look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial as much as I did. I was very excited for this look. Thank you for watching. Please follow me on all my social media pages. Have a good day.